everybody, welcome back to Jason Explains Things, and welcome to the first of probably several quarantine, stuck at home, what am I supposed to do with myself projects. So yeah, if you're watching this later, this is being, I'm shooting this right in the middle of a stay-at-home, you know, virus.
And here they come.
Okay. But yeah, it'll be a fun, casual hangout, work on something together video for you. So this is a Toro recycler, 6.5 horsepower engine, a nice older lawnmower. So this was given to me by my parents to fix up and then give to my sister. So we're just now getting into the mowing season here in Washington State. So I'm about to do my first mow of the year, so I need to get this done. So this is another cool project for you all because it's only gonna cost a couple bucks. So what I'm gonna be using, and you can order this online or maybe use safe social distancing techniques and go to an auto parts store. But what I'm gonna be doing, really, really simple, really basic. First thing, oil change. I am not using the world's greatest oil. I have this Briggs & Stratton SA30 small engine oil. This is just something I had. Also, we're gonna be putting in a new spark plug. We're also gonna be replacing the air filter. And something that this older Toro does not have that I think is incredibly important to keep your small engines good. I mean, frankly, this goes for like Camo Joe here in the background. I want to have a fuel shut off, and this does not have one, so I'm gonna be adding one. So yeah, come along with me. We're gonna be sharpening the blade on this. So yeah, anyway, come on with me. We'll hang out, we'll fix this thing up, we'll get it running. I might do the first mow of the year on my yard with this mower. Yeah, happy spring, everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the oil change on our Toro here. So usually with a lawnmower, most do not have drain plugs. All you do is just tilt the lawnmower on its side and have a drain pan right here and pour the oil out. Then you put the new oil in. You know, if you have a, a horizontal small engine like that one has a drain plug, but these usually don't. So you can tilt it on its side, or if you have one, and this is what I'm gonna do, is use an oil extractor. So, I mean, this again is not required. It's more of a luxury item, frankly, but I started to use it a lot on changing the oil on my car and my wife's car, and it just makes oil changes take like 10-15 minutes rather than, having to, if it's a car, you jack it up and everything and drain from the bottom. But if you have an oil extractor, it gets like, I would say 95-98% of the oil out, and they're awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and spoil myself and do that with this lawnmower. All right, so let's take a look at our old spark plug here. So you're gonna need a 13/16 deep socket like this one. And let's take this thing out and see what it looks like. Okay. All right, so definitely very black. Definitely been running a little rich, I would say. Your original spark plug is a Denso W14LMU. The replacement that O'Reilly's had was an Autolite, which they said is just an updated version of the same thing. This is a bit of an older lawnmower, an older spark plug. So the Autolite is a 458, and as you can see, it's the same general shape, so it should work great. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a tiny bit of copper anti-seize on this guy. It's kind of hard to do this with a big brush like this. There we go, like that. Not too much, but just a little bit to keep your threads from getting hard to remove later on. Tighten up to a little quarter turn here. It's got a crush washer on it, so it's going right about there. That's a spark plug. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove our air filter. Check this out. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Not the worst in the world, but definitely worth replacing. So before we do that though, before we address the air filter, carburetor, some other stuff I'm gonna do, here is our fuel line. And yeah, as you can see, there is no shutoff valve here. Pretty much like my Honda, most new lawnmowers and pretty much any equipment is going to have a fuel shutoff so that you can run your engine dry, essentially, where if you're running, you just finished mowing, you turn your fuel off and you let the engine run until the carburetor is empty of fuel, and that way it doesn't get gummed up with our modern gas with ethanol and stuff in it. Cool. Pinch that off. I think I'm gonna add, since the air filter is kind of in the way, I'm gonna try to add this like right here. It's gonna leak a little bit of gas, so I'm gonna have a paper towel right here. Yeah, not too bad. Add our clamp. Then with our fuel shut off currently, I'll stick that in there like that. I'm gonna go ahead and release this. Work that in there nicely. So I'm gonna have the shut off valve kind of point out. Shorten this a smidge, just a little bit. A little bit of extra isn't bad. There we go. I like that. That'll be good. Yeah. Move our clamp into place. And that's it. So I had some SeaFoam laying around. SeaFoam is an awesome, fuel stabilizer. It cleans carburetors. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of, people kind of think of it as kind of a, a cure-all, and maybe it doesn't fix everything, but I have used it in the past. Before I was kind of as handsy as I am, handsy, that's the wrong thing to say. Before I was as handy as I am now, I used to I remember I was like 22, and I bought my first lawnmower, and I never changed the oil. All I did was just put gas in it, and I ran it for like 5 years without doing anything to it. And to Briggs & Stratton's credit, that thing still ran, but it ran terribly. And I remember the first time, like, my lawnmower doesn't run well, I'm gonna fix it. And one of the things I did do is I did the first oil change I ever did on it, but also I ran SeaFoam through it, and it actually cleaned out the carburetor quite well. So just as an added thing to kind of get this thing running in tip-top shape, we're gonna pull this thing outside and I'll show you what to do with this stuff. Cool, so while I let the SeaFoam cleaner kind of soak in there, I went ahead and cleaned everything up with some Simple Green and paper towels. Presentation is everything, right? All right, let's get this thing started up. goes. Whew. Okay. So let's go ahead and sharpen this blade. I'm gonna go ahead and use an angle grinder with a grinding wheel. Not a cutting wheel, but a grinding wheel. You can also use a file. There's many ways to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the easiest one. Okay, definitely not brand new or anything, but I think it'll work for our purposes. All right, time to put our blade back on. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of blue thread locker just to be safe here. All right, that feels good. Sweet. Cool, well guys, that was easy as that. Now this lawnmower is ready for my sister to use, probably for the year, you know? As long as you keep using, try to use ethanol-free or at least premium, like high-quality gasoline, maybe with a fuel stabilizer in it. Remember to use your fuel shut off every time you're done mowing. Turn that off and then allow the engine to die, and your carburetor should keep from getting all gummed up that way. And oh, Camo Joe here. Camo Joe, mini bike fans, the mini bike is right here because it's coming up soon. Well, anyway, I think this project is done. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I mean, honestly, making this video kind of simple and low-key was honestly the exact distraction I needed right now, because I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I'm definitely a little bit stressed out. My wife is a nurse and she works at a hospital, and she's nervous about bringing things home with her, and schools are closed and I'm trying to work from home, and yeah, I think we're all kind of in a weird, funky place, but I'd just do what you can to remain positive, hang out with your kids, call your parents, don't visit them, but call your parents and I don't know, keep the faith, we'll be all right. But yeah, I think this is done. I'm gonna take this around back and do the first mow of the year with this lawnmower, make sure everything's cool. All right, stay safe out there, everybody. Wash your hands, yada yada, but don't freak out. Maybe don't look at Facebook as much. Facebook is, but follow Jason Explains Things on Facebook and Instagram. But do that and then leave Facebook, because frankly, all the comments and all of the news from different sides, all like people parroting news articles and headlines, is definitely driving me crazy. Might be driving you guys crazy too. I don't blame you if it is, because yeah. Anyway. But follow Jason Explains Things on Instagram and Facebook, and subscribe and ring the bell notification and do all that, but then unplug, okay? But do that first. All right, I'm gonna go mow. See you guys.